Hi, I'm Damien DeNoble. I'm organizing a petition in Connecticut's 3rd district so that we can have a public conversation about the future of America and the future of the Democratic Party. You might eventually get a chance to vote for me as an actual candidate, but getting on the ballot in Connecticut as a challenger to an incumbent is surprisingly hard. So I want to show you what our politics could actually sound like if we had candidates who are not unlike me, young or youngish, dynamic, who put forth ideas for the future, for young families, for young people. The first idea in this series I'm calling actually affordable housing. Now it might sound a little crazy, but that shouldn't matter, because one thing the Democratic Party has shown is that they don't have any new ideas for the future. So let's get started. What does actually affordable housing look like? Well, it sure doesn't look like this. This is one of those luxury condos that pop up everywhere. You know the ones. They say they have affordable apartments, but then you look at the price tag and it's $2,500 a month. What affordable housing actually could look like is this. Abandoned buildings, abandoned strip malls, buildings that are completely underutilized because they're maybe 50% full of offices that no one is in. We take those existing structures, we bring in prefabricated modular apartments, and then we play with them like a luxury Lego set. Prefabricated units, you snap together a kitchen, bathroom, utilities, walls, and you stack them inside of what would be eventually emptied larger structures that, again, we don't use for anything else. Because the structures themselves that hold everything already exist, and the modular apartment kits are all prefabricated, you can build tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of living units all at once. And once we're done solving our housing crisis here through building, what we would have, if we're smart and we build these inside of our own state, is actually an export industry that we could export to other states who themselves have housing crises. At scale, these homes could be financed at $500 a month, which, by the way, would be at around the suggested budget for housing for the median household income in the United States, which hovers around $45,000 to $48,000 a year. That's not a dream, okay? It's engineering, it's finance, and it's political will. But we do have to put the dream out into public discussion if we ever want to see it take place, which brings me back to the important part. I'm not on the ballot. This isn't really a campaign yet because this campaign has no guarantee of being on the ballot. And if I can't get on the ballot and somebody else can't get on the ballot, which again has never happened in congressional election history in Connecticut, then there is no primary. And if there's no primary, there is no public discussion about any ideas, including this one. Before there are promises, there has to be a primary. And in Connecticut, before there's a primary, you have to beat the petition process, which is designed to beat you. You get 42 days, April 28th to June 9th, to collect 2% of all Democrat petitions in the district, which for us means 4,108 signatures. That is more signatures per day that we have to collect than any other Senate candidate in any other state. You can help us. Right now, we are collecting petition pledges. That's promises to sign the petition. We figure we'd rather like to know who's going to eventually sign the petition than try to find those people and get their signatures in that short 42-day period. So go to damienforct.com, sign the pledge, and once you're done, send it to somebody else in the 3rd Congressional District who might be a Democrat or is thinking about becoming one, and help us beat the primary system.